know you can't top that.
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
Steve, we're in the final week. It's been 13 great weeks. We get to preview the finals. First question, obviously, everybody wants to know what's going on with that scissor.
Kevin, how a little more excitement in ZGFinals? Come on, folks. It's the best time of the year. I mean, if you don't know what this is, you're not part of zero gravity. It's the allure that goes into the whole circuit.
Yep.
It's about Sunday night, getting up on that ladder, cutting down the nuts, folks. Who's gonna do it? ZGFinals is here, Kevin. Let's go.
I got to tell you, Steve, being down at the U on Sunday for the girls' finals.
Right.
I think we had 14 championships, 8 which cut the nets down. It was an amazing.
We had some
scene.
ducks cutting down the nets on Sunday.
No question. So can't wait for that this week. We're going to jump right in, Steve. One of my favorite parts of the weekend was all the chatter to me at the sites based on your picks.
I had a big target on my back over the weekend. A lot of fun.
You enjoy that bullseye, though.
You know, it's great having your phone light up Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Hey, you were wrong, you were wrong. I'm like, you sound like my wife. I'm always wrong. Come on.
So, Steve, we're going to get right into your picks.
All right, let's go.
Same format as last time. I'm going to give you the division.
And Kevin, I brought a ringer in this time. Resident bracket expert Matt Shockett picked his brain in his office for about 90 minutes today, really breaking down the matchups.
Yep.
He might know these teams better than anyone in the country.
Got it.
So if I have a few more victories, that might be why.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Steve, we're going to kick off with the middle school. We're going to start 9U. Let's go D2.
D2, this is great. I love these guys. Big Adidas fans. Coach Pilsbury and the Blue Wave Elite taking down those trophies all the way back to Maine.
Very nice. And then, Steve, who do you got D1, 9U?
You know, this team's run through the gauntlet. Westchester County, New Jersey, everywhere in between. The Running Royals going back to the Empire State with the national title.
Tremendous. Moving on to the 10U division, Steve. Who do you have Division 2?
Hoop Strong Warriors made a big-time impact last year at Nationals in the 9U division.
Yep.
They're amped. They're ready to go. Coming off a big championship last weekend. Hoop Strong Warriors, 10U D2.
10U D1, Steve.
Kevin, I don't know if there's a more athletic team on the circuit. This CT Select team likes to run. They're going to get in your face. They're going to grill you. They're going to play defense. They're going to push it back the other way.
Yep.
CT Select, long storied history in the circuit. They're going to take it home.
11U D2.
You know what? This team's cut down some nets at the Siegel Center. Big-time program. Just like Will Wade, the Hoop Nation out of Virginia is a winning culture. There are multiple championships in the Mid-Atlantic Circuit this year. You know, JetBlue bringing them up to Boston with a title.
Going to come up on the road, get it done.
Hey, road points count.
Steve, 11U D1. Who do you like?
You know, I think one of the most storied programs in New England. Talk about doing things the right way. The New England Storm Vituli team. They'll take on anyone, any place, anytime, and that's no different this weekend. They want to play the best. I think it's going to be a really special weekend for the New England Storm program, capped off by a title by the Vituli team.
And then, Steve, we have 3 more middle school divisions. Let's start with 12U Division 3.
ASA Hoops program. This is a program that's done more in the circuit, made a lot of noise. Every time they come, they're well coached, they're ready to go. Brendan Smith does a great job running that program.
Mm-hmm.
I think ASA Hoops going to make some noise in multiple levels on the circuit this weekend. But that 12U Division 3 team, get those scissors ready.
Okay.
I want to see them up in the ladder. The red and black going to get it done.
And then, Steve, let's transition to D2 on the 12U side.
Must be something about 12U. Talk about coaching. The Tri-State Thunder, most organized, well-coached program. They've been scouting their opponents out for weeks. On the phone with Matt, going through hotel logistics, treat it like a Division I program.
Yep.
I see Tri-State Thunder going all the way back down. Maybe a parade in New York for them. Big-time title for Tri-State Thunder.
The old ticker tape.
Why not? They earned it. I remember seeing Mark Messier with the cup in New York back in '96. It's going to be one of those things with Tri-State Thunder.
Canyon of Heroes, right?
They deserve some fireworks.
And then, Steve, 12U D1, who do you like?
Just athletic, gritty, tough, tenacious, wall to wall. I do not want to see them. I wouldn't want my Varsity to play them.
Yeah.
They're a tough team. I don't know how they might have lost twice in the circuit all year round.
Yeah.
They're I feel pretty good about 12U wall to wall national title.
12U wall to wall D1.
Yep.
Lock it in. 13U, Steve, Division 3.
Fresh off, this is a program that celebrates finals. I got a call from my mayor up. They already have reservations through 2018 for ZGFinals. The Greenwich Stars program won the 12U title last year. I think Coach Raymond's going to bring it home, get it all together.
Yep.
He's put a pull at every stop. Big ice cream social Friday night. Then Saturday, the big pancake breakfast. Sunday, it's going to be capped off by a ribbon-cutting net ceremony. Greenwich Stars D3 13U champs.
Tremendous. And then, Steve, who do you like D2 13U?
Kevin, this is a great story. Coach Kelly Forenzo. No one lives for ZGFinals more than Coach Forenzo. She was actually the first coach to ever coach at a ZG game.
Wow.
Troy Cougars back in the day. And this was, I don't know, I'm getting old. But she's been at finals every year. There's a big picture in her office of her cutting down the nets a couple years ago over in Hanover.
Yeah.
And I'd say hit that repeat button. CD Premier, D2 13U champs.
Tremendous. And then finally, Steve, with 13U, who do you like D1?
This was a tough one, went back and forth, but how do you bet against Coach Carey? Just like myself, a UMass alum, played for Coach Calipari. The guy is old school, disciplined coach, gets every angle, gets the best out of his players. Grants I'd say tougher fishing than Mass State's, but this weekend, all the momentum's on their side.
Yep.
Coach Carey has the talent, he has the coaching, he has the will to win. They're going to get it done.
Steve, let's go to the 14U to finish off the middle school. Who do you like 14U D3?
Going from the old school to new school, Coach Grube. Guy's a great guy. Gets his team ready to go. No one's more animated, passionate on the sidelines. Loves the competition. Great unis, the fire in his belly. He's ready to go. I want to see with those scissors.
Yeah.
The Grube and the Blazers winning the title.
And then D2 14U, Steve. Who do you like?
Went back and forth. Mass attack in there. MB Pride Tierney let me down last year. Picked him. Did not get it done. I'm going to go the Eastside Escalades. This is a program we love in the circuit. It's classed as a program over 100 wins in the circuit.
Wow.
The blue and white are feisty, tough. I wouldn't want them defending me because they're just tough, in-your-face program, Eastside.
Did a lot of damage in the Tri-State.
They did. Last year, Wheaton College Finals made some noise, and I think last year they were close. This year, they're going to go over the top. They're going to get it done.
Steve, finally on the middle school level, who do you like D1 14U?
You know what? This is one of the most stacked brackets in the whole tournament. You got to run through the gauntlet. You got to win like 25 games to take home this title. Coach Foti and Long Island Lightning. Everyone knows Long Island Lightning might be the most storied program in the country.
Mm-hmm.
They do damage each and every week. They do things possibly right in every way. I don't know how you could do it better than them.
Yep.
But Coach Foti is just gets his guys ready to play week after week. Discipline. They'll probably be there at 5 a.m. ready to go.
Right.
It's not just well coached, it's not just organized, it's athletic and talented too. His team's been together for a while, the core pieces are there. I think Foti's going to put up a banner in Brewster, Long Island Lightning champions.
All right, Steve, we get to move to the high school level now. Let's start, Steve, in the 9th grade at the D3 level. Who do you like?
I got to get on Coach Shockett for these brackets. Bronx Hawks in Division 3. Oof, I would not want to see them in your bracket. They're going to get tested early in pool play by the NE Playmakers and the Mass Attack. But I see Bronx Hawks getting it done.
Yep.
Maybe some, even though I think they're a little better than this, there's going to be tough games. They're going to be run through it. But Bronx Hawks taking it back.
Bronx Hawks.
Yankee Stadium might have let them throw out the first pitch. We'll see.
D2, Steve, 9th grade. Who do you like?
Tough. But I got to give it to Coach Hallowitz's program, Wayne Pal Wolfpack.
Yep.
They're nitty. They're gritty. They won the New Jersey States.
Yep.
I'm going to go Wayne Powell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Halowitz.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against him, right?
Getting it done. And then finally, Steve, in the 9th grade, D1. Who do you like?
Oof, these are tough. BABC, the rivals. NH Elite's a great 9th grade team. Don't forget about them.
Yep.
DC Blue Devils is tough. But end of the day, Isaiah Davis might be too tough to handle. He's had this circle in the calendar since January. The NE players getting it done in the 9th grade.
Steve, let's shift to the 10th grade. Let's start D3. Who do you like?
Well, and Kevin, actually going 10th grade Division 1 and 2.
Okay.
So D2 and 3 is combined.
So many teams had to
Oh,
combine.
you had to, and just for extended playoffs. Coach Bennett, guy, really close last weekend. Tough outcome with girls' finals.
Yep.
He's been watching tape, making the adjustments all week. I want to see Randy going up the ladder. You know, there's room in Woburn, the Evolution Sports Center, for one more national championship banner. I think this is the year.
Okay.
They're going to get them 10th grade D2 national champs, Evolution RB.
And then, Steve, on the 10th grade D1 side, who do you like?
It's hard to argue. Last year they had 3 of them. Black and gold, getting it done in 10th grade. This team's loaded. They're tested. No one in a big spot gets it done more than the black and gold.
Yep.
BABC, probably their 9,000 championship. Definitely go with them in 10th grade.
And then,
Won't be easy though, Kevin.
Steve, let's move to the varsity to cap it off. D2 varsity. Who do you like, Steve?
You know, it's just like the Orange out of Syracuse made the Final Four. The crowd tradition of basketball, Coach Bay out in Syracuse. I'm going High Octane from Syracuse, carrying the Western New York to a championship.
Wow.
High
A
Octane.
lot of great action in Western New York this spring.
No doubt. The tournaments in Hobart were fantastic, all the way in Central New York, Saratoga region. A lot of competition. I think High Octane, though, is going to put it all together this week at finals.
Tremendous. And then, Steve, finally, last but not least, the boys varsity Division 1 national championship. What do you
And
got?
the whole office has been up in arms debating this all week. The talent is, I get my big bowl of popcorn ready. I'm going to be courtside, first row. I've heard people say Blue Devils pulling it off out of nowhere. I've heard CBC, Coach Hargrave's excellent program with so much history.
Yep.
The players obviously are tough. BABC, 3-time defending champions. We really kind of a no-brainer to pick them, right? But the opposite consensus this year is Coach Pistori and his rivals.
Wow.
Beatty up on the nets. Does it get better? They bring it all together in an epic 4-overtime game. I'm calling it right. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4 overtimes. Is it going to be Beatty or Pistori on the ladder? We'll find out Sunday night. In an epic game, I'm going to go Rivals closing out finals with the victory in a ZG, #ZG Instant Classic.
Wow.
But, as always, I'm probably wrong.
And so everybody knows, Steve, they can text you, give you a hard time about your
Oh, they
picks
can text
anytime
me, they can
want.
fax me, they can get at me, send letters to my house.
Tweet at you is the easiest
Oh,
way,
that's
right?
what everyone else wants to do, right? But it's going to be a lot of fun. Seriously, who knows who's going to win these games? It's so loaded, nearly 600 teams, so many playoff games. Anyone can do it, but that's what makes it fun. But congratulations to everyone who's qualified and got here. It's going to be such an excellent weekend of basketball.
No question. It's been a great spring circuit, Steve. I mean, we've been here week in and week out with all the competition, and
Yeah.
now it's a great finale.
And I'm so honored just to be part of the whole thing. We got one more show left for our final rankings reveal next week,
Yep.
and then it all starts over again, getting ready for the belt.
That's right.
But have a great weekend, everybody. You've earned it, and thanks for being part of it.